Give it all you got, take your very best shot, and may the best team win. The time is now, the name of the game is action. They're on the floor and they're ready to score, so let the game begin.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Rod's Tabletop Hoops. We are staying on the path with computer basketball. This day, though, we are going to do what I will call Rod's Mod. It's a version of the prior edition released by Wiskow. I will be using the newer cards to the 50th anniversary edition, but I will be making some modifications, Rod's modifications here today. And before I get into that, I have to admit that I have an addiction. And that addiction is to the corner rounder. The corner rounder. Every time I see a card now that looks like it's too square for me, I have to grab this corner rounder and I got to round the edges of every single card. So I know it's a problem. I can't help myself. It just seems like this card looks more professional and machine made than a typical card. So once again, I may be doing this for the entire league. I just did it for tonight's matchup. And that matchup is the Milwaukee Bucks and the New York Knicks of the 1970-71 season. This is the Knicks team that had won the NBA championship in 69-70, came back with another very fine effort, 52 wins in 1971. Injuries, Willis Reed's knee was still giving him a little bit of issue in this season, but he still had another fine season and went into the playoffs. The Knicks went all the way to I believe, the seventh game against the Baltimore Bullets. And the Bullets won that deciding game in New York. And it came down to a final shot. If the Knicks were totally on their game, it probably never would have come down to that. But the Knicks' run for a second straight title did end. On the other hand, the Milwaukee Bucks with second-year center Lou Alcindor, in addition to the Big O, Oscar Robertson, joining him for the first time, cruised through the NBA. I think they won 66 games and lost 16 and just plowed into the finals against those Bullets and just knocked them out 4 straight. So this was a fantastic Bucks team. Oscar Robertson still toward the tail end of his career, but still a fantastic ball player. And there's a couple extra Hall of Famers in that lineup. Bobby Dandridge. Let's see. John McLaughlin was a very good player for the Bucks, but of course the entire Knicks lineup, now that Dick Barnett has been thrown into the Hall of Fame, the entire Knicks lineup is now a Hall of Fame lineup. I also want to note that the Knicks bench is very good. I mean, they've got Dave Stallworth, Cazzie Russell, Phil Jackson, and Mike Reardon, and all of those players had great years either with the Knicks or with another team. So this team is loaded, probably a better depth than the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks do have Lucius Allen, UCLA, Bob Boozer, very underrated power forward. And that's about it, though, for their top 10 guys. They don't really have a ton of depth. However, their starting lineup is probably superior with Lou Alcindor in the middle and Oscar Robertson flanking him at the point guard, in addition to some great contributions from Bob Dandridge in his second year at 18.4. All right, part of this Rod's Mod I'm talking about is I'm going to use the original rebound chart that he's got for the 50th anniversary. This is Wiskow's 50th anniversary free throw rebound chart. But the defensive checks, I've got 3 different sheets, and I rewrote these for his prior edition of computer basketball. I just wanted to get, in addition to some more steals, I wanted to get some offensive fouls. I wanted to get some goaltendings. I wanted to get all the little things that were just missing from the first initial edition from 1971. So I got automatic, some assists occurring on made field goals. I've got some block shots, especially if you're a really good defender. And I say center defense for a center one is 36%, all the way down to a center defense of 55%. And that guy's a sieve on defense. So we'll see how this works out today. I've got Walt Frazier, Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, all 1 on the defensive end. For the Bucks, Alcindor's a 1, Robertson's a 1, and so that'll be some pretty good defense on both sides of the ball. We'll see how that plays out. And also, I'm also going to utilize my own, and those defensive checks. They're 1 through 50. And so instead of using the 10-sided die that Wayne has, I'm going to use a 50-sider right here. So you can roll that and you see a 35 come up right quick. I've also got, just for, the heck of it, I've got a 100-sided die here I bought a couple years back. I just find that fascinating. But it takes a little longer to roll and a little longer to get the final result. And can you read that one? It looks like 25. I'm pretty sure. So either way, an interesting die. I could use that for free throws if I decided to do that, or just use the 2 10-sided dice. I've also done a couple things to slightly minimize the footprint of Wayne Wiskow's game. It is a big game to put on the court. We've been getting a couple comments here and there on my Facebook group, Tabletop Basketball Board Games, about how large the footprint is on this game. So what I've done is I've removed this big board. This is the original game from 1971. And these 2 pieces and this game clock take up a lot of space and restrict you from placing cards right next to it. So what I've done is I've made a copy of a portion of that little defense and offensive team card slot and put it right there. And so it's all on the table. In addition, of course, like the last game, I've got my little rebound dice shaker area in addition to my possession area here. So that works there. I've also made my own game clock. It's similar to the current game clock Wayne has for the 50th anniversary edition. It may have 1 or 2 additional spots on it, but I needed a few more plays, I found, to get the field goal attempts correct about 2-3 years ago when Wayne came out with his reboot of computer basketball. So that all works out. These sheets fit in here. If you want to get these modified defensive checks for guard, forward, and center, they're available on Rod's Tabletop Basketball Board Games. Look in the files section, and there'll be, do a search for computer basketball. There's about 4 files there, and one will say guard, forward, center, defense for the modded area. So it just provides a little different mode. In addition, Rod's mod is going to contain not just a defensive check when you roll a positive 7, say with 2 dice and you roll a 7, like that. 7 refers to a defensive check. I'm going to make 8 a defensive check as well. Now, I know that's going to throw the accuracy off just slightly in Wayne's game, but I think it's worth it. I like seeing a few more steals and a few more blocks, and that's what these little defensive checks were gauged toward. I need to have 2 different spots for defensive checks, and so that is what we're going to do in this particular game. And I usually like to try and run a fast break off every steal in computer basketball when I have that opportunity to do so. Before we start tonight's clash of 2 Titanic teams here, I was just going to show you what was going on in the 1971 season. There's Basketball Stars of 71, a very popular little kids book right there. I always love these little things. Of course, this is when I was 5 years old. I got this much later at a little bookstore called Cameron's in downtown Portland. No longer around. It was 20 cents. You can see the crayon writing perhaps right there. But it just previews plenty of the players, gives you a preview of all the teams. Of course, in the middle, there's just the typical photo section as well. There's Billy Cunningham and Elvin Hayes and Lou Alcindor and Wilt Chamberlain. And don't forget sweet Lou Hudson. Jerry West, Wes Unseld, DeBuscher, and Connie Hawkins. But anyway, a fun little reference book. It's got all the stats for all the teams as well. I've also got a diary of the Milwaukee Bucks 70-71 season called Alcindor and the Big O. I love how Big O is just peeking out of the O, by John Devaney. This book, I love diary-style books. They go day by day through the Bucks season. They get all the way. I can't remember. I haven't read this in about 20 years. But this is not much of a spoiler, but there's a deadline for this book to be published, and they have to cut it off, I think, even just before the playoffs begin. And so they can only speculate how good Alcindor and the Big O are going to do in the playoffs, but they were having a fantastic year. But I believe the book cuts off just before playoff time or something of that nature because they have to go to press. So that's something that probably wouldn't happen in this day and age. Of course, it's got the little player stats at the back, but it goes day by day, talking about how the players are getting along and the ups and downs of a regular season in the NBA. One of my favorite books. I've got to read this again among the 500 other books that I must read again. And finally, this is a year after. This is a 71-72 Complete Handbook of Pro Basketball by Jim O'Brien. Most people are familiar with his Complete Handbooks of Basketball, edited by Xander Hollander. But once again, just a great little preview thing. You can read up on almost any player in the league and what Jim O'Brien's opinion is of them based on his interactions with these players throughout the years. And he's also an expert on ABA players as well. He was the Sporting News chief representative for the ABA. He just did NBA, ABA, college, a little bit of every basketball. He's an amazing author, still around. All right, as you may recall, the game gets its start with a jump ball chart, which is right here. And then it is based on the height of the players, the difference in height. Looking at Lou Alcindor at 7'2", Willis Reed at 6'11", that is 3 inches of difference. So we use the second row here. 2 to 7 will be Alcindor, and 8 to 12 will be Willis Reed. And that's a 9. So it looks like Willis Reed's going to get the ball and the tap. I'm going to throw my computer basketball chart there. I rounded the corners of that as well. And here we go. New York Knicks. You roll all 4 dice. And I do like this layout a little bit better. It's not so crunched. Everything fits in here pretty well. And I can get it on my video screen for these videos reasonably well. Otherwise, I have a lot of boxes around, which are fantastic. I mean, you can't complain about a box that's kind of built like this. This is the original 4 12-minute quarter box. Little insert there from 1971. And of course, the original 71 computer basketball box right there. Fantastic looking. And a little bit different than the modern day box. You can see it was a little bit longer, but it really wasn't as tall. You can fit this box inside that box. So his dimensions changed just slightly, but the information is very similar with the exception of adding a rebound chart and modifications to some of these results. All right, as we mentioned a minute ago, we've got the Knicks with the ball. We're just going to be doing possessions entirely with dice. There's no fast action cards here. And the row is the red and the column is the white. And so we've got an 8, which I'm going to be calling a defensive check. So for the Knicks, defensive check on an 8 will just be like a 7, and it's going to be the right guard defensive check. So Oscar Robertson with a guard 1. I'm going to roll my 1 to 50 die right here, and we'll see what we get. And that is an 11. So the Big O's defense, that is a steal and a fast break. So I can't remember if that is a turnover. I think that is 1 move of the die, but maybe not. On the jump, well, the jump ball didn't matter anyway, so I guess I'll go 1 move on that. So it's a turnover, steal by the Big O. We'll try and run a fast break for the Bucks, but it's got to be 1 through 6 with the white die, and it is not. So we will not have a fast break. I would have turned over this card and run the fast break offense if I wanted to do that. So either way, it is the Bucks ball, and they get an 11-7. 11-7, that's the left forward D shot, and the left forward is Greg Smith, and a D's an inside shot, 10, and that's good, assisted by John McLaughlin, and it is 2-0 Milwaukee on the Greg Smith shot. Good defense, good offense. Johnny McLaughlin with the assist. 2-0. And here come the Knicks. The hometown Knicks. Let's see. We got ourselves a 2 and an 8. 2 and an 8 left forward D shot. Another guarded inside shot. That's going to be Dave DeBuscher. Big Dave gets a 4. And that's good. Assist Walt Frazier. DeBuscher scores to tie the game. And being a regular field goal attempt, that is 2 clock moves. Ball goes back to Milwaukee. And that's a 3-7. 3-7 center D shot. So look out. Even guarded. Lou Alcindor's very tough on the inside. That's a 7. Missed shot by Lou. We'll move that 2. And let's go for the rebound. This is my rebound bin. And it's a 6-12. 6. Oh, I forgot my rebound charts. Overlapping just a little bit. 6-12 is a jump ball. Jump ball. Wow. Let's take a look and see what a jump ball... Oh, we know what a jump ball is. So, it's going to be Lou Alcindor versus Reed, I guess. We'll just do that again. And 2-7, it will be Lou Alcindor, and he gets it. So the Bucks retain possession. And that is a 4-10. 4-10 left guard A shot. This is open. Outside McLaughlin. That's his specialty. And that's a 5. Field goal. Other guard gets the assist. So that's McLaughlin, assist Robertson. Off to a quick shooting start here. The Bucks make their 2 of their first 3. And here come the Knicks. 6-11. 6-11 as the forward highest shooter, C. Okay, so let me see. Forward. And that is going to be Dave DeBuscher. C shot. Guarded outside. That's an 8. DeBuscher, no good. No good on the C shot for Dave. Move the clock twice. There were 10:44. Rebound. Oops, that's not my rebound dice. Rebound dice are here. That's 2-6. 2-6 left guard. It's going to be McLaughlin. Bucks come down. They go to the 7-10, which is a defensive check. Left guard, McLaughlin guarded by Barnett. Left guard gets a 44. Guard 2. Block shot by Barnett, missed by McLaughlin. Block by Barnett. And that's really a shot taken, so we'll move that 2. Let's go after the rebound. And that is a 6-9. 6-9, this is kind of a pain right here. Out of bounds, offense retains possession. Out of bounds, team rebound for Milwaukee. So the Bucks maintain possession. And that is a 4-7. 4-7. Highest shooter. Guard highest shooter. So it's Robertson versus McLaughlin. And Robertson just a little bit more at 374 to 371. What is that? 4-7. 4-7. It's a C shot. And Robertson gets a 5, and it's no good. Big O misses. Rebound is going to go to 110. 110. Offensive left guard. He's open for C shot. That's a rebound. Rebound to Johnny Mack. If I wanted to do a C shot that's outside, closely guarded, let's pass it around. Let's look for the big guy. Back regular offense 9. Nick's defense, left guard C. It's still going to be a C shot for McLaughlin. He's going to have to shoot it. He's guarded. And that's an 8. And that's a field goal. Johnny Mack puts it in. 4 for McLaughlin. And it is 6-2. Bucks, the eventual champions. Ball is a 10-7. Bucks defense. Center C shot, Big Willis. Big Willis with a 7. No good. And that'll move the clock twice. Rebound. Rebound goes to the 6-11. Once again, I got to do this little checker here. 6-11. Defensive left guard +2. Well, an 8 goes to a 10. Yep. McLaughlin will grab that rebound. That's 3 early rebounds for Johnny McLaughlin. And that's a defensive check, 10. Left guard, guarded by Barnett again. Here's Barnett's chance to do some defense. That's a 27 with a 2 defender. Foul, 1-shot foul. That's going to be on Dick Barnett. So we're going to give 1 shot to Johnny Mack. Let's roll the 100-sided die and see what happens. Yeah, it looks like a 9 to me. No, it's actually a 6. Because you put the dot on top. And free throw is good by Johnny Mack. Very popular Milwaukee broadcaster forever. He's in his early 80s by now, I'm pretty sure. He's got 5 of the 7 Buck points. Knicks have got to wake up a little bit. Here we go. That is a defensive check. 3 right forward. So Bradley guarded by Dandridge. Dandridge is a defensive 3. And that's a 37. Field goal assist second high. So Bradley's going to score 2 points. And the assist will be the second highest. I just look at the assist numbers pretty much. Frazier's first. And Bradley is second. So you can't have it, because it was Bradley that actually scored. You can't have an assist to the player who passed. So 7-4. Bucks. Milwaukee comes back down. Another defensive check. 7-9. That's the left guard. McLaughlin and Barnett getting some defensive checks. That's a 26. And he's a defensive 2. That's a D shot. D shot for Johnny Mack. Inside guarded. Whoops. I'll just use this. 7. Field goal. McLaughlin again. He can't be stopped. 9-4 Bucks. Knicks looking for answers. Here we go. 6-6. 6-6 right guard C. And that's Walt Frazier. Guarded outside. It's a 9. No good by Walt. 9 minutes left. Rebound. That is a 5-3. 5-3 defensive left guard. McLaughlin all over the court with 4 rebounds and 9 points. Or 7 points. 7 points, 4 rebounds. Defensive check. Left forward. Greg Smith guarded by the great Dave DeBuscher. You know he's a 1. And that's a 25 on DeBuscher. C shot for Greg Smith. And that's a 3. It's good. Bucks lead 11-4. Greg Smith with 4. Johnny Mack with 7. None for Oscar or Kareem. But it all counts. 11-4. Knicks might need some reserve help pretty quick here. 5. And that's a 6. D shot for Willis Reed. Average 20.9. That's a 3. Good assist, Frazier. Frazier with a great pass. It's now 11-6. And here come the Bucks. That's a 10-6. Defensive card of the Knicks. Right forward C shot. Dandridge. That's a 5. Miss, but he is fouled. That's a 1 clock move. Bradley, his first. So 2 shots for Bobby Dandridge. And let's go with the big die here. 70%. That's a 68. Was that a 68? It looked like a 68. And a 40. So we'll give them both to Bobby D. All right. 13-6 Bucks, off to a good offensive start. Here come the Knicks. That's a 9-2. Left guard C shot. New Hall of Famer Dick Barnett. Guarded outside. 10. It's good. Dick Barnett puts it in. Hall of Fame lineup. 13-8. These Knicks will not go away. It's too early. Here we go. That's a 7-4. So 7-4 is a defensive check at the left forward. Greg Smith guarded by Dave DeBusschere again. 41. Block shot by DeBusschere. Missed by Greg Smith. Blocked by Dave DeBusschere. Love having that little bit of block shot action. Kind of estimated, but it does work well. Here's the rebound, 4-7. 4-7 offensive center. D shot for Alcindor. D shot, well, it's inside. We're going to give Lou a chance to gun this. 9. Field goal, Alcindor. And yeah, no move of the clock on that. Basket by Lou on the offensive glass. And it is 15-8. The Bucks showing their dominance. They've won 66 games. You know why. Based on some of this. Maybe they don't have much depth. We'll see how long they can keep this up. All right. 8. Defensive check. 5. That is the left forward. DeBusschere against Smith this time. Smith is actually a 3 defender at the forward. 34. Basket. Assist first high. So DeBusschere's going to score. Frazier will lend his 3rd assist of the night. And 7:28 to go in the quarter number 1. 15-10. Both teams hitting 60% or more from the floor. And we got a 2-9. 2-9. That is going to be the left guard C shot, guarded outside McLaughlin, but he's hot. He's going to try it. That's a 7. That's a miss. Miss by Johnny Mack. Rebound going to be, that is a 1-7. Defensive center +6. Reed, he needed it all. He has 35-40. He's got 41 there. Still would have gotten him the rebound even if it was 5. But Reed with the rebound. Knicks 3-9. Offensive card. First highest shooter C shot. And I believe that is Big Willis. Guarded 7. Missed shot by Reed. Reed's 1 for 3. Rebound goes to the 6-9 and 6-9. I'm going to have to do something about this. Out of bounds. Offense retains possession. So team rebound for the New Yorkers. Here we go. Defensive check on the center. Alcindor playing tight on Reed. That's a 47. And that is going to be a block shot by Lou Alcindor on Reed. Rebound is going to go to 6-8. 6-8. I keep getting this defensive right forward +8. 22. Yeah, he's got it anyway. Bradley cannot rebound very well. Dandy with the board. Gets it over to the defensive check 9. Left guard. Barnett gets to play some more defense on McLaughlin. And that is a 12. Defensive 2. And that is a steal. Turnover McLaughlin again. Oh no, it's his first. Steal by Barnett. We'll attempt to run the fast break here. We'll see what happens. And we will get an opportunity on the fast break portion of the Knicks. That's a 5-6. Center D shot. Inside guarded. 4. Field goal. Willis Reed on the fast break. I don't believe I even moved that because it's a fast break. So Reed will score on the break. He's 2 for 5. 15-12. Willis with a big hoop there. Down to about 6:28 left in quarter 1. That's a 9-5. 9-5 left forward C shot. Smith guarded outside. 7. Smith misfires. Rebound. Whoops. Rebound. 112. Loose ball foul. Okay, we got to roll. Let's see. 2 dice. Oh. 1. Regular die terms, even. Home, road, visitors. Loose ball foul on the visitors. Then I rolled a 6. 5-6. Left forward, Greg Smith. Loose ball foul, which is a 1-shot foul. I believe I'm going to give a 1 free throw to Dave DeBuscher. And we'll use the monster die. Looks like a 62. And DeBuscher is 1-70. And so he gets the free throw. And the ball goes right back to the Bucks based on the rules of the day. Whoops. 15-13. Bucks looking to get a basket here. That's a defensive check for left forward. DeBuscher playing the defense again. We'll see how it goes. And that is a 49. Forward 149. Field goal missed. So it's just a good defensive play by DeBuscher. Smith now 2 for 5. And the rebound is going to go to the 5'11". 5'11" right forward. Dollar bill with the board. And the Knicks are going to come down. And defensive check on the center. So Alcindor and his 1 defense is going to come right back. And that is a 7. Steal, turnover. So we'll go with 1 move for a turnover for Reed. Steal, Alcindor. Fast break try coming right here. And that's going to be a 6, which is going to be a successful, at least getting it to the right player. Oh, I got the fast break off on its own right now. Let's see. 7. Left guard C shot. That's McLaughlin. On the break. 4. And it's good. It says 3 right there. So a little error made by Wayne Wiskow, it goes 2-3-3, but that is actually the 4 shot. Field goal, assist, Oscar Robertson. So, because it's a fast break, I'm just going to give him the shot, because I already made a move for the turnover. So, we're about halfway through here. It is 17-13. Bucks in the lead, playing Rod's Mod with Wayne Wiskow's Computer Basketball. This is bound to be a very close game. We will pick the game up later in the second half. So here we are, 17-13, Bucks shooting 50%, Knicks shooting 54.5 from the floor. All right, we're at halftime, and the Bucks are dominating the Knicks, 56-38, thanks to 10 steals, led by Lou Alcindor's 3 and a bunch of Bobby Dandridge with 2 and a bunch of guys with 1. The Knicks scored just 19 points in each of the first 2 periods and only have 38 on the game, shooting 41.5% from the floor and being killed with 11 fouls and those 10 aforementioned turnovers. Scoring leaders for the Bucks, Lou Alcindor's just 5 of 11 from the floor, but he does have 13 points in 21 minutes. He has 8 rebounds as well. Greg Smith got hot in the second quarter and now has 14 points and 6 of 11 shooting on that account. The Knicks, like I said, shooting just 41.5 from the floor. Willis Reed's just 5 of 14. Alcindor has blocked at least one of his shots. And he does have 12 points to lead the team, 12 points and 6 boards. Dave DeBusschere, 7 points, 7 boards, 3 of 4 from the floor. And Walt Frazier just not involved with the offense, 1 of 5 from the field, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in 18 minutes of play, and therefore the Knicks have a lot of work to make up here at Madison Square Garden. Let's start the third quarter. Let's see how this thing will play out. We're going to have that jump ball as we did in the first 2 quarters. Let's see who we have jumping. It is, of course, Lou Alcindor and Willis Reed. Let's roll 2 dice and see who gets it. 2-7 will be Lou Alcindor, and Reed will get it. So here come the New York Knicks. And that is a 6-10. 6-10 for New York. That is the highest shooter with a D shot. And Willis Reed's looking to catch fire in this period. 2. Field goal. Assist left forward. Fouled by Alcindor. So there's a good start for the Knicks. Second foul on Lou Alcindor, assisted by Dave DeBusschere. And it is now 56-40. And 1 shot for Willis Reed. Hit around 78%. 52. Good. 3-point play. Willis Reed. Good way to start it for the Knickerbockers. All right, well, here come the Bucks. That's a 7-7 defensive check. Reed guarding Alcindor, so it's a Reed center 1. And I roll. It's turning out to be a 44. So a 44, the center 1, is going to be a block shot. Miss by Lou Alcindor. I wanted to say Kareem. Blocked by Willis Reed. Rebound goes to 111. That's going to be defensive left forward plus 8. DeBusschere grabs rebound number 8. And here come the Knicks. That is a 6-9. 6-9, second highest C shot. Second highest will be Dave DeBusschere. C shot for Dave. That's a 6. And it's good. C shot for DeBusschere. 56-43. Another basket. Here come the Bucks. There's a 411. 411. Second highest shooter, a shot. Second highest for the Bucks here. Looks like the second highest is going to be Bob Dandridge from A territory, which is inside. Here we go. 10. Missed shot for Bobby D. That was an outside shot, unguarded. Dandridge, no good. Rebound. That's a 2-9. 2-9 in the Rods mod here. It's a defensive center rebound for Willis Reed. Knicks are going to come down again. See what we get here. We got a 5-8. 5-8 left guard. Dick Barnett, C shot. Outside, closely guarded. Here he goes, under pressure. And it's no good. Rebound off the miss. That is your 5-10. 5-10. Defensive left forward +6. Still not enough. So that 5-10, it's going to be an A shot for DeBusschere as well. And why pass up that opportunity? Here we go. DeBusschere on the inside. 7. Oh, it does not go. And the rebound on that missed follow. That's a 6-9. 6-9. Out of bounds. Offense retains possession. So an offensive team rebound for New York. Next side of the ball, that's going to be a 5-5. So 5-5 for New York. Left forward C shot. DeBusschere with another chance. And he's going to miss again. I think I was actually 2. We got the offensive rebound. I didn't reset it up, so that's an extra move. Rebound. 1-9. Defensive center, that's going to be Sweet Lou Alcindor for Milwaukee. Brings it down court. There's a 6-7. That's me left guard C shot. Johnny Mack, pretty hot in the first half. 9, no good. McLaughlin, no good. Bucks have yet to score in this quarter. Rebound. Knicks are going to get another chance to cut into this deficit. 1-6. Defensive right guard Frazier with the rebound. Walt needs to get the ball and put it in the hole. Here comes New York. 11-10. 11-10. Left forward D shot. Once again, DeBusschere. They're relying on him. 7. Another miss. Dave missing 3 in a row. Rebound. That's a 5-3. 5-3 defensive left guard. That's be Johnny Mack. Bucks a little slow to start this half. 3-4. 3-4 defensive. 3-4 center. C shot. Well, they got it into the big fella. Alcindor outside guarded. 7. No. Bucks cannot buy a bucket. Rebound. 3-7. Defensive right forward +6. Still not enough. Dandridge with an offensive rebound. Yeah, is that 3-7? He has an open A shot, so he's going to go for it. 9. No good. Dandridge misses the shot. Rebounded by 3-6. Defensive right forward. Bill Bradley grabs that one for New York. All right, checking a couple rules. I got to remember to not move the clock on offensive rebounds. Bradley clears from New York. Here they come. 10-6. 10-6 for the Knicks. That's right guard C-shot. Frazier, who has been a little cold. There's a 5. There's another miss for New York. They started off hot. They can't hit right now. Rebound. 2-6. Defensive left guard McLaughlin having a good all-around game. That's rebound number 6 from the guard slot. Bucks 7. Defensive check. The 8 is the right guard. Frazier's going to play some defense. And that's a 43 for the one guard. Let's see. 43 is a block shot by Frazier. The rebound off the block shot is a 3-6. Defensive right forward Bradley with another rebound. Not known for his rebounding. He's got a couple this period. Ball goes to the 1-7. 1-7. What am I doing? Over here. 2-8. 2-8 left forward D shot. The Busher. Desperate need for a hoop. Another 7, another miss. The Bushers missed 4 in a row. Rebound. This is the rebound. 3-8. 3-8's a defensive left forward. That's Greg Smith. Bucks still lead 56-43. We're in a little bit of a drought right here. And that is a 5-6. 5-6 is highest scorer D shot. And that means it's going to be Lou Alcindor from inside. 7. Missed. Boy, Lou's missed 3 in a row. Bucks, believe it or not, still scoreless. We are 3 minutes into the period. And a 6-9 on the rebound. That looks like out of bounds. Retaining possession will be the Bucks. Both teams have 2 offensive team rebounds. Milwaukee needs someone to score. And that is a defensive check, 7-6, right forward. Bradley defending Dandridge. That's a 34. For the 3-34 basket, assist by the first high. So Dandridge, assist Robertson. And the Bucks are on the board. Knicks come back. 6-10. 6-10 by New York as the first high shooter D shot. And it's the Willis Reed. 8 misfires. Knicks can't seem to buy a bucket all of a sudden after starting the quarter with a couple nice hoops. Rebounded by 6'11". Defensive left forward +6. No, it's actually going to be to Busher, and he'll get an A shot for that. See if Dave can hit on his A column for once. 11. No, he can't hit. He's missed 5 field goal attempts in a row. Rebounded by 3-10. Offensive right forward D shot. And that's going to be Bradley. D shot. Let's set the play up. I don't think Bradley's going to be that effective from inside guarded. He's a little small and doesn't have the inside moves. Let's go 9-2. It's a C shot for the left guard. That's going to be Barnett. 7 misfires again. The Knicks cannot hit. Field goal percentage has plummeted to 36.5 from the floor. The defense has been strong on both sides. The offense has been barely existent. Rebound 6-7. 6-7 out of bounds awarded to the Bucks. All right. Milwaukee takes over in this low-scoring quarter. 5-4. Milwaukee left forward D shot. And that's going to be Greg Smith. 10. Good assist, McLaughlin. So Greg Smith continues his hot shooting. 16 points, leads all scorers. Knicks need something in a hurry. And there comes a 12-8. 12-8 on the Bucks defensive card. Right guard D with a question mark. That refers to a ball hawk. Well, the ball hawk for the Bucks with the question mark is Lucius Allen. He is not in the game. So we will continue our play here. What do we have? We had a 12-8. It's going to be a right guard defensive play. So D play. D shot. And so it's going to be Frazier. Frazier's going to go up. 8. He scores. Walt Frazier finally comes through in the quarter. He has just 4 points for New York. 60-45. The Knicks ball hawk by comparison is Dave Stallworth of all people. So I thought it'd be Walt Frazier personally. But anyway, there's one ball hawk on each team. And if that question mark comes up, that player has to be in the game at the time. So otherwise, it's a normal play. 5-12. 5-12. First highest shooter with a B shot. So looks like Lou Alcindor's going to get something inside. Unguarded. 9. He scores! Lou Alcindor not shooting great, but he has 15 points. And it's now 62-45. Bucks continue to cruise over New York. 8. Right guard, we're going to do a defensive check. Robertson, a great defender. That's a 19. And that's an offensive foul on Walt Frazier. All right. Good defense by Big O. And we got another defensive check for left forward Greg Smith against DeBusschere. This is going to be a tough one for Greg because DeBusschere can defend. Is that a 7? Looks like a 7. Turnover Smith. Steal by DeBusschere. They'll attempt to run the fast break if I get the number from 2 to 6. And I do. The Knicks. 2-8. Oh, steal by the right guard. We have a turnover again. So a steal and a steal. Back by Robertson. So it was a steal and a fast break. So now we're going to attempt to run a fast break for the Bucks. Right back up the gut. And it won't work. So 8. Right forward C. Right forward C. And that is going to be Dandridge. And that's a 6. And that's another miss. I can't remember on a fast break. We didn't run a fast break, though, but it's the play after the break. Miss by Bob Dandridge. And the rebound's going to go to... Oh, my gosh. It's a 6-12. 6-12 is going to be a jump ball. So we'll have another jump ball. let's see what happens. And it's an 8. It's going to go to Willis Reed for the Knicks. And there's an 8. Defensive check. 6. Right forward Bradley guarded by Dandridge. And that's a 3. I keep getting these low numbers. Turnover for Bill Bradley. Steal by Dandridge. And here comes the Bucks trying to run a fast break. 6, it does work. A 6-7 is left guard C shot. That's going to be Johnny Mac. And that's a 6. And it's good from Robertson. Robertson with 3 assists in the quarter. Gives him 6 on the night. And despite the fact both point guards aren't shooting, the Bucks are dominating 64-45. Just under 7 minutes left in the third. Here we go. 10-6. Right guard C shot. Frazier, chance to get back. That's a 5, and it's a miss. Can't buy a bucket. Knicks shooting just 37%. Rebound on that one. 4-6. And that's going to be left forward. It's going to be Greg Smith. For the Bucks, 6-5. 6-5. Right guard C. The Big O with a 5. No good. Can't buy a bucket on either side. It's been really shaky offensively. And the rebound, it's a 5-10. 5-10 defense left forward plus 6. DeBuscher. Here come the Knicks. It's 11-3. 11-3 is left guard C shot. Barnett, that's a 9. That's a miss. Down to the 6-minute mark. Rebound. 1-9. Defensive right forward, Bobby D with the re. And that's the halfway point of quarter number 3. A low-scoring quarter where the Bucks have come back to outscore the Knicks 8-7, and they now lead the game by 19 points, 64-45. Final 6 minutes of action here from Madison Square Garden, and the Bucks are still rolling over the Knicks right at the moment, 92-75. Leading the way for the Bucks in scoring is Lou Alcindor with 19 points and 10 rebounds, although he's shooting just 8 for 19 against a pretty good defense in the Knicks and Willis Reed. Other key components have been the bench. The start of the fourth quarter, the game was within reasonable reach, 10-12 points, and the Bucks went on a 9-2 run and pretty much spoiled any comeback hopes for the Knicks unless they can do it in the final 5 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this game. I have got all the starters back in just for entertainment's sake. The Bucks probably could put a couple reserves in, but I already used Boozer, Lucius Allen, and Dick Cunningham. And Cunningham came through with 7 rebounds in his 9 minutes of action. And Boozer also had 8 points and 5 rebounds in 21 minutes. So let's see how the final 6 minutes go. If the Knicks can have some pride and at least make this a reasonably close game. Bucks have the ball. It's a 6-6. D shot. Right forward, Dandridge. 4. And that's a field goal and fouled. Bob Dandridge puts in 2 more points. Gives him 13 on the game. Foul is going to be on Bill Bradley, his 3rd. And free throw for Dandridge coming up. Bucks have a lot of guys that shoot around 70% and a couple guys that shoot around 85. And there's a 33. That'll be good for Bob Dandridge. That makes that big score 95-75. Knicks trailing by 20. Many are trying to catch the trains and the buses out of town here in New York City. 7-8. It's a defensive check. Right guard. So Frazier has the ball. Robertson is defending. And Robertson gets a 46 with his one defense. And that'll be a field goal miss for Clyde Frazier, who's 1 for 5 in the period. Sorry, he actually did score a basket. And the rebound's going to go to 4-7. Offensive center D shot. So we got Willis Reed with an offensive rebound. He has not scored this quarter. Let's go with that D shot. What the heck? They're not getting a great shot selection to begin with. That's an inside shot, closely guarded. A 4 field goal for Willis Reed. Gets it off the rebound, and the Knicks have 77. And we got a 4-10. 4-10, that's going to be left guard A. Johnny McLaughlin. And that's a good shot. That's outside unguarded, and that's his specialty. 5. Good assist other guard. That's Robertson. So John McLaughlin with 15 points. And the lead balloons back up to 20. Knicks with the ball. 9-8. Right forward C shot, Bradley. Outside shot, guarded. Oh, he is fouled. No, wait, I thought it was this one. It's actually this one. Missed shot by Bradley. I'm sorry about that. Missed by Dollar Bill, who has got 11 points. Rebound. 3-4. 3-4 is going to be defensive left forward +2. Not enough to Busher. 3-4. C shot open. So Knicks can't afford to waste any time, so DeBuscher's going right back up. 6, and it's good. Dave DeBuscher. Whoops, no move of clock. DeBuscher, after a horrendous start to the half, has made 3 in a row. Bucks come down 10-10. Right guard C, Robertson. That's a 4. Oh, Frazier has 5 fouls. He's playing safe. So the C column becomes an A column. So the 4 is actually a missed shot for Big O. One of those rare instances where a 3-point play turns into a miss because Frazier's playing safe with 5 fouls. So the rebound on that will go to 5'9". 5'9" offensive center. C shot for Alcindor. This is what he does best. Well, this is an outside shot. Maybe not what he does exactly best. 8. And it's a miss. Oh, it's on the rebound. So no move of clock there. Check for a rebound again. What do we got this time? That is a 6-3. Defensive center +5. That's Willis needing all 5 of it to tie and grab that rebound. Knicks come down. That is a 4-9. 4-9, third highest shooter C shot. So we got Reed. We got DeBuscher. We got Barnett, who's had a non-existent half. 0 for 5. C shot 7 and 0 for 6. Hall of Famer is struggling. Stuck on 4 points. Rebound 3-6. 3-6 defensive right forward. That's Dandy. Dandridge down the court. 3-3. 3-3 right forward. A shot. Well, Bobby Dandridge. 9. That's not a great A column. No good by Dandridge. Rebound. 4-7. 4-7. Offensive center, Al Sindor. That's a D shot. Well, we'll take it. It's inside. That's a 7. That's a miss. Al Sindor's not shooting the ball all that well. Rebound. 6-6. 6-6. Defensive center +4. It's not enough. Come on. It's going to be an offensive rebound for Lou Alcindor again. He has been 13 rebounds. C shot. He's going right back up again. And that's a 10. And that's another miss. Lou is a great field goal percentage shooter, so kind of disappointing. He can't get that to fall. Rebound on that. That's a 3-7. Defensive right forward +6. Bradley can't get it either. Bob Dandridge clears the rebound. Oh my. Yeah. What was that? A 3-7. 3-7. Yeah, A shot for Dandridge. He's going to definitely go up, even though it's not the greatest. 10 scores on the rebound. Bob Dandridge puts that one in, giving the Bucks way too many opportunities to rebound the ball. The rebound story is 49-46 Bucks. That includes some 2-2 on the team rebounds. Ties between the Knicks and Bucks. Here we go. 6-9. Second highest shooter, C shot. So we got Reed, and then we got, looks like DeBusschere from C range. That's 11. And he misses, but he's fouled. Foul on Greg Smith, his third. Second team foul. Free throws for Dave DeBusschere. 51, good. 0-5, good. DeBusschere with 11 in the quarter. Well, 9 in the quarter. Knicks 81-99 trailing still. Bucks 6-4. First highest scorer, shooter, D shot. Alcindor 6. He is, the D goes to Reed only has 4 fouls. It is his 5th foul, so now we'll play Reed safe. 1 foul on Willis, his 5th. 2 shots for the 69% free throw shooting Lou Alcindor, and that's a 91. Miss. 61. Good. Well, he worked hard, but he's now got 20 points, and the Bucks have 100 on the board. Down 3:28 left. It's a 7. Defensive check, left guard. So it'll be Dick Barnett, guarded by McLaughlin's 2 at 34. And it's a field goal. Dick Barnett, he needed that for his confidence. 3:20 on the clock. Bucks come back, 2-11. Right forward B shot, another good shot for the Bucks. Dandridge, 3, good. 2 through 8 are all good. Wow, that's a really good column for Bob Dandridge. And it's 102-81. 5-2, 5-2. Highest shooting guard has an A shot. And we got a 381 shooting and a 462 Barnett, A shot, 6. Good assist, Reed. And the Knicks score, 102-83. Here come the Bucks. 9-10. Left guard C shot. Johnny Mack. 7, no good. 15 for McLaughlin. Rebound. Rebound Trey. That's a 5-12. We're going to have a loose ball foul. And we'll see. Is it on the home or the visitor? Home again. Frazier's going to watch it. 3. Right forward. Bradley gets the loose ball foul. For the Knicks, 5 team fouls. We'll give 2 shots to Bob Dandridge. 19. Good. 7. Got them both. Ties Lou Alcindor for the team lead with 20 points. He has also 9 rebounds. Bob Dandridge. 5 and 5. There goes the Knicks. It's left forward C shot for Bradley. That's an 8. No. Bradley misfires again. Rebound. 6-11. 6-11. Defensive left guard +2. That's a 10. Yep, McLaughlin does have it. Here come the Bucks. About 2 minutes left. 7-7. That's a defensive check on the center. Reed on defense, 39. He's a 1. 39 is a block shot. Miss Alcindor. Blocked by Reed. Rebound. That is a 5-7. 5-7 is Reed. I'm going to allow them to run a fast break off the block shot. If it does occur, I need a 2 through 6, the white die. Don't get it anyway. 10-4. 10-4. Left forward C shot. DeBusschere comes home. 11. He is fouled by Greg Smith. That's his 4th. 3rd team foul. 2 shots for DeBusschere. Dave with 18 in the game. He's got a 63. Good. 61. Good. Too little, too late for the Knicks, though. 104. Oh, it's 87, apparently. 104-87. Here come the Bucks. 6-8. 6-8. C shot. Left forward. Greg Smith, 7. No. 128 on the clock. Rebound. 3-5. Defensive left forward +4. Yes, DeBusschere putting together what looks like a great game, but he's been very streaky. Pretty good defensively, though. And it's 20 points, 14 rebounds for Dave DeBusschere. Just not getting a lot of performance out of the rest of the team. 4-8, second highest shooter. D shot. Well, you got Reed. And then you've got DeBusschere from C range. I believe that is good. Yes. Give Dave DeBusschere 22 points. 104-89, making it look a little closer. 6-4. 6-4, first highest shooter D. Alcindor for... Oh, the D against Reed turns into a B. So it's just a B shot. 4 is field goal assisted by Dandridge. Alcindor with 22. Dandridge with the assist. 106-89. Clock ticking away. 4-6. That's the right forward with the D shot. That is Bradley. 8. No good. 0 for 3 since returning. Should have kept Kazi in, apparently. Bradley wasn't ready to shoot. Off the Pines, 1-9. What do we got here? Defensive center, Lou. With rebound number 14. 22 and 14. A little below his 31.7 average, but the Bucks will take the win. 4-7. Guard highest shooter C. Well, looks like Robertson by a hair. That's an 11. Good assist average. Robertson adds on to his stat line, which is at least 16 points. He does not have any rebounds, but he does have a bushel of assists. I don't know if it's like 7 or 8. And here comes the Knicks running out the clock here. That is a 5-6 center. Reed. D shot. 9. That's inside. And a miss. So Reed misses. We will go for the rebound. That's a 3-9. 3-9 is offensive rebound center. No, offensive right forward. C shot. So that's going to be Bradley of all people. And he's going to go up with his C shot just because he can. Bradley with the 12. He is fouled at the buzzer. So Dandridge will get foul number 2. 4th team foul. 2 shots for Bill. Bradley, who is stuck on 11 points, going to try to get his average 12.4. 30. He's got 12. 48-13 for Bradley, right on cue. But the Knicks have fallen 108-91. They shot 42% on the nose for the game. Bucks shot 46.3. They outfouled the Bucks 21-12. Therefore, the Bucks were able to take advantage and get to the line 28 times versus 18 for New York. The leading, that final quarter was 31-27 Milwaukee. They had cut the lead to about the 12 or 13, but right at the end of the third quarter, Oscar Robertson made a 3-point play, and that 10-point lead went to 13, and I don't think the Knicks truly ever recovered after the first 3 minutes of quarter number 4. They just couldn't find the basket. The Knicks ended up with 7 steals to 12 for the Bucks, but the Bucks, I swear, had 12 of those steals in the first quarter. I was rolling very low numbers on the defensive checks, all half, and the Bucks end up out-rebounding the Knicks 51-49. Block shots, like I said, of Knicks 6, Bucks 2, so the Bucks actually were out-blocked. Free throw shooting was, like I said, 18 free throw attempts for the Knicks. They made 17 of them, and the Bucks made 20 for 28. Leading scorer, Lou Alcindor, 22 points on 9 of 24 shooting. Only made 4 of 8 free throws, too. He had 14 rebounds and 2 assists. Big O, no rebounds. 6 of 14, 4 of 4 from the line, 16 points. And he averaged 19 that year, but they didn't need him that much today. He had 6 assists, along with McLaughlin getting 6 assists and 15 points on 7 for 11. Off the bench, Boozer with 8 on 4 of 7. Lucius Allen, 9 on 3 of 8 shooting, not hitting his free throws, 3 of 7. And Dick Cunningham, 1 for 2, but 7 rebounds. Knicks were led by DeBuschers, 22, and 14 rebounds, 8 of 14 from the field, 6 of 6 from the line. He had a very bad slump at the start of the third, which hurt their chances. But he did rebound and had a pretty nice game overall with 4 steals and a block. Bill Bradley of 13. Reed, 21 points, 13 boards, right in line with his averages. Walt Frazier, 7 of 17, 16 points, struggled for much of the game and was in foul trouble. So Kazi Russell off the bench, 11 points. And very little production from Phil Jackson, Mike Reardon, or Dave Stallworth. It seemed whenever they came in the game, the team would just fall further and further behind. So there you have it from Madison Square Garden. The Milwaukee Bucks 108, New York Knicks of 1970-71, just 91 points. Signing off here from Rod's Tabletop Hoops.
Give it all you got, take your very best shot, and may the best team win. The time is now, the name of the game is action. They're on the